Hello, my name is Sherrie. I have been with the Body Bulletin for 20 months, and I came to the Body Bulletin with years worth of never being able to lose weight. I kind of would lose weight, I would gain it back. It never stayed off. I was always eating healthy. I was always going to the gym 6 times a week, going to yoga 2 times a week, and nothing ever seemed to work for me. I tried Weight Watchers, I've tried keto, I've tried plant-based, I've tried vegetarian, I've tried many different programs out there, and nothing seemed to work. And when I ran across Shay on Instagram, and one of the things that caught me with Shay is she had talked about food freedom. And food freedom is something that I'd never heard of before because I'd lived a life of restriction for so long. It sounded like pizza and wine were still able to be had, and knowing that I didn't have to give that up was wonderful. So I didn't feel good about myself, wasn't comfortable in my own skin. I was so sick and tired of going to the gym all the time, working out, eating healthy, and never seeing end results. A little overwhelming at first. And things started to fall into place. Things started to seem easier. Had never heard of a reverse diet before. I realized that I had not been properly fueling my body to be able to go to the gym and do the workouts that I was doing. I wasn't eating enough food. My body was holding on to everything, thinking that I was starving it. So I needed to, over time, increase my calories, increase my metabolism. And as that started to happen, clothes started to get loose, started to look leaner, started to look thinner. People were starting to say a few things. They'd be like, "Oh my gosh, you're looking so good. What are you doing?" And I mean, I'm eating. And it's a crazy concept because the diet culture for so many years, we've been told work out more, work hard, and cut back on the food. Trusted the process as I went along. As my calories were increased every week, I just kept eating a little bit more and getting a little bit leaner. So I didn't start out in a deficit at all. So it was kind of strange to me that here I am losing weight and eating more food than I had ever eaten before. Before I started Body Bulletin, sleep was an issue, maybe 4 hours a night. That was it. Sleep had improved. Digestion was awful for years. I was always going out to dinner or anything I would eat. I was always afraid of what it would do to my belly. And since joining the Body Bulletin, no problems going out to dinner anymore. So that's really nice to be able to know that any food that I want to eat, I can eat without it upsetting my belly. I know that I had a coach always there. If I had any questions, ran into any hiccups in the road, there was always help available. One of the things that I feel like makes Body Bulletin unique is that it's a whole package. So sometimes when you're going to something, you're going just to lose weight or to learn how to lift weights. But this was taking care of sleep issues. It was taking care of gut health. It was making sure hormones were intact. It's making sure that you're nourishing your body, you're fueling your body for what you need to go to the gym and do at the gym. And I had a few concerns about all of that. Like, is this really going to work? Am I going to be able to do it this time? And with the help of the coaches, with the coaching calls, with the one-on-one calls every month, I was able to get through just little baby steps at a time. It wasn't about perfection. It was about consistency. And consistency is what was a huge thing for me to hold on to. Just remember when things aren't going as fast as I wanted them to go. Maybe I was getting frustrated because the scale wasn't doing what I wanted it to do. Maybe my body wasn't looking the way I wanted it to do. Maybe I felt like I've been doing this forever and I should be further along. But then I would get talked back down. Coaches would talk me back down and just let me know it's part of the process. Trust the process. It's going to take time. So it's been a wonderful experience with the Body Bulletin. I have learned not just so much about nutrition and how to take care of my body and how to fuel my body, how to progressively overload lift weights to be able to have more muscle definition on my body, but I've also learned a lot about myself, things that I maybe had hid in a closet for quite a few years and brought them up to the surface and started dealing with them. So if anybody was thinking about joining the Body Bulletin, I would say it's definitely worth the time, definitely worth the effort. Love yourself enough to take care of yourself. So, thank you.